Okay. I hope you hear me clearly. Good. Well, in my time, it's now good afternoon, but whenever you're watching it, anyways, good morning, or good night, or good afternoon. Today I will talk about Python. So, first of all, something simple: how to install Python. Basically, go to Google, write Python. Wait, right, Python download, and because obviously, and you will get this, and then you will download. Okay, so a brief history for Python. A person called Gudivan Rassam had made this software in February 28th, 1991, and it is usually intended for high level programming. Okay, and one of the advantages of Python that like you basically don't need to put some complicated codes or something like maybe Java or like C++. Okay, it speaks English basically, like you can write in the English language and it will understand it, but in a specific manner so it could perform the code. Okay, let me share the screen on how to open it. Okay. Okay. So how to open it? All you have to do is go to you see the start button. Then you type in Python idle. It will show you. It will show you Python idle. This is what you should open here. Now you can write any code you want. Let us say this. Wait. Oh yeah, this is error code. I'm sorry. This is an error code. Here we go. So you can write any code basically. Okay, so let's refresh it. Okay, so because I already made a series of codes, okay, and I made a trivia, so I will just have to open it by pressing File, then Open, then go to my, and here I go. This is the code I'm talking about. Okay. Um, if you want a, new code, you could just type it here. As you can see here, I typed it this way. Okay, so you can type it here. So we won't be needing this file. All we need to do is use this file. Okay. So the codes basically that I will explain is print input if else or and yeah, that's about it. You will see also that there is a difference between print and input. I will tell you in a second later. So first of all, print. What is it used for? Print, just to print text. That's it. That's what you see here in the line of code. I said print, and for example, let's say, hello, welcome to my simple and humble trivia. So when I press start, if you want to press start, you press F5. Okay, so it's a hello, welcome to my simple trivia. The question I'm gonna go in a second. Okay, so input quite different from print. Input is when you want to put a question, like something that you want an answer for. Okay, so you put ans short for answer, obviously. Then input, okay, and then you put the question you want. Okay, so that's when I put yes. Okay, then it will start the quiz and so on. So the quiz. So I said here the answer here is yes or no. So if someone says yes, it will obviously it won't say the score and total questions yet. It's at the end. I will explain it later. It will give you the first question. What is my name, for example? Okay. If he says no, it says thank you for playing and hearing my full explanation and whatever, and my score is 0 and so on. Okay. Anyways, let's say if I put yes. So let's continue in the questions. Okay. So you can do 3 types of questions. Okay, or you can do whatever questions you want. I'm just gonna explain. You can do like 3 types of questions. Okay, so the first way you can do questions is easily just like put a normal simple question with one answer, not 2 answers, not more. One answer question easily. Just put ands dot lower parenthesis, and as you see here. Okay, so if here is for condition. Okay, condition, like what's the condition of the text so it could perform the code itself. Okay, so I put here the condition for the text. It has to be lowercase. You can either put it uppercase or what? You can put it uppercase or lowercase, however you please. Equal. Then yes, this is the answer for the first question. The second question, input, what is my name? Okay, so like I said, if for condition and stuff lower parenthesis equal, and then Omar, let's say, okay, or Muhammad or whatever your name is. Okay, so I put here the score plus equal 1. That means 1 score is added to your score here. Okay, and then else here. So I put here print correct. If you put Omar, else here it means like anything else than Omar, it will give me incorrect. So let's try that right here. Yes, it's my name, Omar. It will say correct. But what if I said luckily I have another question which requires only one answer to. So the same code, answer input, input. So which is the subject are we talking about? Okay, so I put if for condition, lowercase, obviously, and Python. Okay, so what if we said Java? It will print me incorrect. Or if I said whatever, it will give me incorrect. Okay, so this is the use for else. You don't listen. If you want to make a trivia, you don't have to like make put correct, put incorrect. I'm just putting incorrect or correct because I like to give the feedback for whoever makes my trivia or whoever opens it. Okay, so simple explanation for a one answer question. So what if you're a math teacher and you want to make a question regarding numbers? Okay, so luckily Python understands obviously math. That's the purpose. Okay, so ands equal input. What is 2 plus 2? Let's say. Okay, so if for condition and we don't put dot lowercase here, that's all what I'm gonna say. You just don't put lower or higher. It's a number. So that's it. If you answer correct, you get a point. If you don't answer correct, you don't get a point. Okay, and so on. Okay, so let's go to the or now. So if you want to put a question and you want to put multiple answers, okay, so what do? You just put or, and that's it. So let's say in this example, and equal input, what is my full name now? Okay, if for condition, answer should be in lowercase or higher case or uppercase, whatever you want. Omar Abdelghani Mohammed Abdelghani Hassan. Or you have to repeat this. Okay, it will give you an error if you don't repeat this. Okay, and the lower parenthesis equal Omar Abdelghani Mohammed. So let us say F5. Yes, Omar Python. Oh no, no spacing. For so if I write so if you don't get it by now, basically that if I write this answer or if I write this answer, it will give me correct. But else than these both answers, it will give me incorrect. Unless if you want more answers, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 10, you just repeat the code, ans dot lower or ans dot upper, whatever, or ans dot no, and so on. Okay, so let me show that. Write the short answer. So as you see here, thank you for playing. I got 4 questions correct and my mark, and have a nice day. So this part right here, that's what I'm gonna explain here. Disregarding this one. Anyways, here. So this was that. Okay, so I put print as you saw here. Print, thanks for playing and hearing my boring explanation. Yes, my explanation is boring. Anyways, so how do I put the score? So I put the score here. As you remember here, the score. Okay, I put at the start the score equals 0 and so on. If you got everyone correct, you get 1 correct and 1 correct and 1 correct, until if you get all 4 correct, you get 4 questions correct. Okay, so here is number of questions got correct. Okay, if I put incorrect, it will give me how many you got incorrect. But just for the sake of it, I put correct. So marks. This is a formulas. You can put formulas in Python. So let's at this point, the marks. So I like to put the marks. So I put the formula. So it's score, the number of score divided the total questions. Okay. So if you got all correct, 4 divided 4, it will be 1. So I want to multiply it by 100 because I want it to be in, in percentage. How to put the percentage, I'm going to tell you later. Okay. So it will give me 1 multiplied by 100. So it will give me 100. Okay. So, but if I want to put the percent, because now, just imagine this. So you finish the line of code and you try to test the Python. Okay, you wanted to test the Python. So then it will give you 100 only. It won't give you the percentage. So unfortunately, the hard work you have to do, print, marks, then string, then marks, then you have to add, you have to put the plus sign, and then in question marks, you need to put the percentage sign. So print, thank you and have a nice day. Okay, so let's put all of this in action. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let's do that again. That's my more. 5. And one thing I have to tell you, the disadvantage here that like if like the answer is obviously 4 for 2 plus 2. I even wrote in the code. Okay, so let's say I put 4 and I put a space. Will it give me correct or incorrect? It will give me incorrect. Why? Because listen, in the code itself, I have to put like the answer itself, like without any space or lowercase or whatever. Okay, or else it will give me an incorrect or give the user, whoever is doing the trivia, incorrect. Okay, so I put it here with no space. So if I put space here, it will give me incorrect. That's one disadvantage. Another disadvantage too, that like you have to remember all of this, like how to put the print, how to put the input, how to put the condition and whatever. It's just tiring too. Like this took a lot of time to do. Okay. And here. So as you see here, I got 3 out of 4 correct. So it's 75%. And have a nice day. Okay. So what are the errors that you could find in this? What can you find errors? Okay. So Obviously there is the error if, for example, you put print and you miss this quotation mark or you miss the parenthesis. It will give you an error. Python won't understand it. Okay, that's one error. Second error, the indent error you saw earlier. The indent error, okay, which I sat for like 2 hours to fix it in this model. Okay, uh, it was basically that you have to put the code in like the same like line, okay, or else it won't work. Like if I, for example, put else, I won't obviously do it because I'm scared to lose my model. If you put else here backwards, a little bit backwards, okay, so it will say that there is an indent error and it cannot start, it cannot run, okay. So that's all the errors you can find in the Python, and mostly the disadvantages in Python. Other than that, it's basically easy, but all you have to do is just memorize the codes very well, and inshallah you will get a very nice result as you see here. Okay, stop sharing. I hope you learn a lot. Sorry if I like the lecture was too long. I hope you don't get bored. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, have a nice day.